Hello, welcome. How's my voice sound? What you were expecting or no? There's a little bit of a delay between with the stream, so waiting on reply. All right. I did say I sound a little like an airline captain. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your captain speaking. If you look out the window, it's the ground. We've crashed. All right. I'm doing a little bit of an AMA. Ask me anything. Also, let me know if you want the music to be changed. Yeah. Yeah, I did say I was born in New York. I did not grow up in New York, so I would not have a New York accent. Oh, I'm Malto. Oh, oh no, I messed my chat up. All right. How we doing? Yeah, just chatting, not the easiest stream when you can't think of what to say. Let's see here. What? Alright. What games have I been playing? Well, I have played The Witcher on stream recently. I I did build my brand new PC, so I have not brought over all my Skyrim mods. I might just stream that from my laptop. It probably gonna break if I try to bring them over. There's over 60,000 mods. It's a very intensive mod package. So why, or is it a hobby or work related? So it did start as a hobby when I was very young, younger than now. I'm still young, though I feel old. I did go to college, and I do have a degree in game art and interactive design, which is mostly 3D work. You know, the models, the textures, the animations, rigging, environment design, all that stuff, and even some of the base work for optimization and you know, all the game development stuff with just a tiny bit of visual scripting and coding. So I did study 4 years to do what Pixo does, and Pixo just kind of blows it out of the waters. My work isn't on the same level as his, but I haven't dropped it. I'm still working on it, just not as a career. I did pick up video editing, and I guess now streaming. Yeah, I've been yeah, as you probably know, I've been editing for Fox. If you need to make a game, hire me in Techno. If he is a coder, I could do 2D work, 3D work, you know, whatever. I even learn new things if I need to. But yeah, it doesn't pay the bills yet, so don't do it for a job. Fox will hire me with his vast trove of money. You know, he might have a fair amount of coppers hidden away somewhere. He won't tell anyone where it is, or else he'll be gone overnight, but he might. Goonrim folder yet to be moved. No, I don't have any Gooner mods like Fox does. I don't have the Serrano mods. Any tips or tricks for Blender? YouTube videos, lots of them. When I studied 3D modeling, I used Autodesk Maya, and I got pretty good at it. And Blender actually has a UI setting to change it to mimic that of Maya, so that was helpful for me for getting the hang of some of the systems, but it's not one-to-one. As far as yeah, Blender is a little bit of a powerhouse of a program. It does a bit of everything. Some professionals, if you said you did stuff in Blender, they would have laughed at you at one point, but Blender kind of outperforms a lot of stuff at the moment. There have been entire games that have been saved because they were made on some obscure game engine or with some proprietary program, and the program lost support or doesn't exist, and they made a plugin to allow you to alter those files in Blender. So a good portion of some of those older games are saved. Yeah, hey, Fasali. Catman. Yep. Any, let's see here. I might have some of my old work saved. Anyway, if you want to see some of the stuff I've done on some of my 3D work, I check the Discord later. I'll drop it in images. I do have a link to my professional portfolio, but it would kind of dox me if I release that right now. It's got my address in there and everything. Yeah. So, how's it going for Sally? Anyone have any more questions? Oh, and regarding whatever new allegations came up, I'm not apologizing. If you see this, Fox, I'm not sorry. Allegations from me or for Fox? Excellent question. Anyone else? So why the cat model? Are you planning on being a YouTuber? I don't know. It does make streaming with the commentary a little easier when you aren't necessarily sure what to talk about or how to fill the silence. People can kind of look at the model, look at the mouth move. It's less uncomfortable looking at a silent model than it is just a silent background. If you do plan on becoming a VTuber, male or female model? You know, I'll use them all the models. I might even steal Fox's model. If I make the model, then I can do whatever I want. Yeah. I might even draw my own models. Imagine it, it'd be like a dick move if I debuted a model for Fox before he even got it. I wouldn't do that. Um, yeah, cat model is default model in the software. Yeah, it is. It's the one in VTube Studio. Yeah. The only reason I use it at all because I can't afford one. Imagine being a career VTuber and spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on your model and developing a brand just for chat to be like, cat time. We want cat time. The cat time that was free the whole time. You could have just clicked the button and had it. It, I could see why she dropped it. Yeah. Yeah, I could see a little bit of frustration on her part, but it's probably just the amount of people asking for it too. You know, great thing about this model, anyone can use it. Certain South African VTubers can also use it. Bully them. Do it. You know what to do. Cat time. Any well, if Sally going to church, good for you, man. Oh yeah, and I hope the ferret's all right. Alright, so I think I shall boot up the game now. Alright. So I haven't played this game in a hot minute. It's probably still just as janky. Yep. Alright. Yeah, just as janky. Alright. Oil. Oil. Wait, oil? Nobody called the military. Okay. What was that? Uh, that's weird. Uh, that's never happened to me before. Huh. All right, so vehicle maintenance is made easy from time to time just because you can do this. That rabbit's still here. All right, getting out of here. I'm excellent driver. Yeah, the radio in this game kind of sucks. Not much different than real life though. All right. So Q&A is still going on. Feel free to keep asking questions. I'm still looking at chat. Even if the question is, why can't I drive? I have a license. I promise. Yeah, looking. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, All right. Drive like the or a woman with a voice changer. Um, you know, I think if I was a woman with a voice changer, I would be making a lot more money than I am right now. Where game sound? Uh, this game, I turn the radio on. The radio is not that great. It, I'll go. I'll put on some music in the background. That's what I'll do. Also, hi Fox. Yeah, you didn't see earlier, but in response to the allegations, I'm not sorry. They will continue. All right, let me see here. Music. Man, I got way too many things open on my screen. Um, this underneath here. Hello, Ass Thunder Cobra. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not doxing myself if I describe what I look like. I look common enough, but I have I have genes like Sydney Sweeney. I have genes, but my genes gave me cake, a lot of cake, a whole bakery. Some have said. I got into an elevator once at a casino, and some drunk woman said, "Yo, you are caked up." And yeah, I don't have a beard now, but I did when before I got a job working in like food service. So I very much look like a Viking, despite not having any any Norse ancestry that I'm aware of. It takes a month for me to have a beard that is like 2.5 inches long. Oh, building. Oh, even in my chat, we call Fox a femboy. Yeah. How many streamers' chats are you being called a femboy in now? 10? 20? I got a sword. Oh. Precisely 9 bullets. I will make use of this somehow. And I don't know why I left the car idling when I have no gas. Stuck. Help me, step streamer, I'm stuck. Alright, nothing left here for me. Alright, what does that say? It's okay, I can only really grow an Amish beard. Yeah. Oh, handlebar mustache would be really cool though. If I had a stream, there would scarce be another topic of conversation caught. Yeah. Where is the road? There it is. There is only the road, nothing but the road. I am one with the road. I am fallen off the road. I forgot there was glass. All right. So Something about this game is occasionally at night stuff happens. And it's usually something weird like aliens. We'll see. And I did not die from that. Nice. I promise I don't drive like this in real life. There isn't any video or evidence. What? Oh, I thought that said Boobo in the corner there. Yeah. So apparently I'm younger than Fox. What you think of that? I think I could drive a lot better than this thing. All right. I am apparently younger than Fox. And I have a job, a beard, and nobody calls me a femboy. And I watch all my streams and YouTube videos on ×1 speed. Another Zoomer. I am a boomer to the Zoomers. I might be a Zoomer, but they see me as a boomer. I am a Zillennial. I'm all old. Yeah. Man, once in high school, that I'm like out of touch with new slang that happens that starts online and stuff. Someone walked up to me and they're like, "Yo, dap me up." This was like more than 8 years ago at this point, but he's like, "Yo, dap me up," and I'm like, "What's that mean? What do you want?" Oh, yeah. Let me just crash into the gas station real quick. Headlight. Motorcycle. All right, this place sucks. Where'd my door go? I still have the bullets. That's important. As an old man, learning new slang is very tiring. Yeah, as an old young man, um, it is tiring. I often when I learn of new slang, it's already in a very uncomfortable situation to begin with, or a meme so cringe and stupid it makes me question the internet as a whole. "31? You're 31? You're old, man. What are you doing online, Grandpa?" Which one of your grandkids taught you how to use the phone? Um, Nowhere else will take me. Speaking of old people, there are absolutely tons of them on the road where I live, and they actually drive like I'm driving in this game, with a little more narcolepsy. There's like a 90-something-year-old. He's been in like 7 crashes this year. They will not take his license away. Yeah. Japan actually, for like people 70 and older, because their population is getting real old, they started offering seniors money to give up their license. So they didn't have to, but if they did, they'd get paid. And that, I think, is a smart thing. Oh, but it also kind of works for Japan, where you don't necessarily need a car to get places, because they have decent trains and buses and all that. I've traveled all over, and it is much easier to get around in like Europe and Asia, and yeah, just Europe and Asia without public transportation than it is in the United States. I tried to take a bus once, and that didn't work out. And I take the train, but it's a very set route from point A to point B, and point A is still miles away from where I live, so I need a car to get to the train. But I still do it because I can't park in New York. Yeah, just thinking about trains, I'm not that kind of autist. Wish I was, but I think they're neat. I took a bullet train in Japan, and when I was on the bullet train, I pulled up Netflix and I actually watched the movie Bullet Train on the bullet train. I also watched Airplane on an airplane. All I need is a horse, and it'll get me anywhere and good emergency food. So, way in the past, it used to be that people got around with horses and cars were new, and so the rich people had cars. Well, everyone still got around on horseback. Now, if you have a horse, you're probably rich, and everyone has cars, including the people with negative bank balances. Sometimes they're in the negative because of the cars, but that doesn't change much. What am I hearing? Oh. What? Why did he die in such a pose? So must be rich AF. I think anyone who's a major simp that can afford all the Twitch subscriptions is probably wealthy. But maybe not because they bought the subscriptions. I live paycheck to paycheck. Well, maybe if you didn't get so many feet commissions, you'd have more money. Yeah. Hey, Simp. 1 foot after the other, all right? Wait, hold on. There, yeah, just like home. So, bullet holes in the windshield, missing door. This is, there's a few cars driving around that look like this. And even with a car like this, you still park it in the wrong spot and you're missing a catalytic converter. My cousin, she parked at a Walmart and went in for like 20 minutes and came out, and her car was sitting on cinder blocks after someone stole her tires. I've been to some sketchy places. When I was at college, there was this diner I went to. It was open 24/7, and it was a more local diner, but it kind of was the local version of what people would see a Waffle House as. And I'd go there. I went there a few times, and I started asking my roommates and a few college buddies, who wants to go to this diner? It's like the only place open. Who wants to go there? And they're like, "You're joking, right?" I'm like, why? Why would I be joking? Oh, because like someone gets shot or stabbed every hour around there. I'm like, oh, and if getting shot or stabbed is what it takes to get breakfast at 2 in the morning, then that's just how it is. That's what it takes to get breakfast. You pay your local crackheads to protect your stuff. Yeah. Oh, I happened to slide in the right direction. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You can't really. You gotta find some upstanding crackheads to protect your stuff that don't really exist here. We have the. I mean, crackhead strength is real, but like if you paid them to protect something, they take the money and the thing. Yeah, I not anymore, but at one point I did used to live in a trailer park, and all the stories that Fox would say, like, "Oh me coppers, they stole them again." Wait, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I'm just going to mute for a second. Sorry, that was a scam call. Of course it was. All right. Excellent voice acting. Just like a real gas station. Car? That's the trunk, because it's made by the British and they're weird. Um, What's the level? Bubble doesn't move. Scam. Fraudulent. Betrayal. $42.1 liters of alcohol. That's about how much your average Russian consumes with breakfast. Die weird. Actually, I want gas. Gas. If I had the resources for it, I would have my own version of Money on the Dash. Unfortunately, I do not. Weird rabbit things. So those hares, everyone knows like the cute looking rabbits, bunnies, all that, but hares, American hares, do look kind of creepy. They look like they've seen a war, and with where they are on the food chain, they probably have. But the creepy looking things, they're all over the Midwest, they're all over the Southwest, and I think they're even on the West Coast. Yeah, they got those soulless eyes. Don't text and drive. Oh, ammo. Wait, my door. No, my car. Wait, I don't need a bumper. Who needs bumpers? Oh wait, did I? Aw, man. Is this karma because I laughed during that Last of Us scene with the rabbit and the arrow? Oh. I think this car is just cooked. It's just like those police chases that Mice Critical's always watching. Oh yeah, and my gas light's on. This is what it means to drive in America. So you can speak French? You know any other language? Je parle très petit français, mais je ne parle français. I don't speak that much French at all. I studied it for a bit. I can understand it written or spoken very slowly, and a lot of it is guesswork. So I'm not conversational, but I did have French Canadian neighbors who did teach me a bit, and I did study French in high school for a bit. As far as other languages I know words from many. Yeah, words from Spanish, French, Italian, German, Russian, Portuguese, Latin. Even Japanese, but I don't speak any of those. I mean, sometimes even my English fails me. Yeah, but je parle très petit français. Ironically, when I went to Europe, I didn't even go to France. I went to Denmark, Iceland, and England. And Denmark and Iceland have their own languages, but everyone spoke English. I only met one person in Denmark that knew no English, but they weren't very conversational in Danish either. They did have some special needs, but they did write poetry that was nice. So this game is, I think, an accurate representation of driving through the mid and southwest. It just hours and hours of nothing, with the occasional gas station. Well, there's a distinct lack of Family Dollar or Dollar General. The South African mind cannot comprehend a Buc-ee's. Someone saying Aboba? Aboba? Well, boys, my car insurance and my health insurance are done. think this car is cooked. Look at all that yummy exhaust. Tastes like freedom. And Middle Eastern operations. Kazakhstan they make fermented horse milk wine. You know, not the strangest thing I've heard of. I mean, the Italians do make that cheese with the maggots in it on that island that the EU banned the sale of. And the French do eat those birds they drowned in brandy. Looks like I drove down the wrong block of Chicago. Where are we going, Miss Frizzle? When your car starts making noises that sound expensive. Scandinavian rotten whale. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. I bet you it's on par with... Oh. I guess I walk. Yeah, you know, I bet you it can't be, or it's probably on par with post Michelle Obama school lunch. Ye elders from a different time, Simp and Balto, are probably too old to know our struggles of whole grain pasta and cheese sauce that was probably made of plastic. And the legal loopholes of calling a ketchup packet a vegetable because the government had absurd standards. Little fun fact about food here. The company Sodexo is responsible for a lot of the school lunches throughout universities and private and like high schools and different institutions. And they also do meals for the military and our prison system. So school lunch is the same as prison food. Tomato is a berry. You know, you should ask Barry Crepe that. Do you put tomatoes on crepes? Well, the ham and cheese crepe exists, so I guess you might. Wait, what? Pew pew balls? Oh. I wonder what this looks like to the outside angle. This is also I wonder if there's a scene like this in that new game coming out, Ship Them South. What's this text message I just got? Mr. President, they found our Xbox group chats. Oh. Oh no. Five followers on Twitch and 4 subscribers on YouTube, and already canceled. It's been a good one. So, this game that I'm playing now, in its entirety, is the files, like the whole game, takes up less memory than 1/8 of the 1-year anniversary Underworld Fox VOD. That was 23 gigabytes of yapping. Deer to the... That's a tree. Those are funny looking deer. You know, this biome here is really weird for deer. Yeah, like that. It looks like antlers from a distance. It's a tree. So there's a let's see. No, it won't work. Can't draw on the ground. But there's a technique to drawing dead trees that I got really good at. It's called the Y method. And you start with a trunk, you know, like these cacti here. I mean, you can kind of see it in these cacti. The Y method, you start with the trunk, and then it branches out and becomes like a Y. Maybe you go through it so it's like a pitchfork. And then from there, you do another Y, and then another Y, and then another Y, and it just keeps getting thinner, and then you have a fully drawn dead tree. Yeah, like right here. Start with a Y, and another Y. Yeah, you keep going that way and you have a tree. Very seldom are there perfectly straight lines or right angles in nature. Also, I would normally be dead at this point, I think. You could see the heat waves. Weavy. I quite literally have my head up my own ass. Right. What did I do? What do I have going on with my what? Huh? Well, there we go. E. That was weird. Oh, it's a saddlebag. That's another saddlebag. Hopefully, there's a working bike here. And I learned my lesson, so. Oh, it's. A bike. Diesel. Oh, this is a different car. Gas. Tire. Maybe the bike will work. Maybe. No, I don't think it will. I need the rims. Not the rims, the wheels. All right, so anyone have any more questions? Oh, Pippa, she's everywhere. I think my streaming battery is close to depletion. Getting there, all right. All right. It's been a pleasure, lads. I think it's the end of stream. I don't have a set schedule or anything, so catch you next time. Maybe tomorrow.